Oh, welcome back, guys, to episode 5 of the Halloween collaboration park. Unfortunately, Bryce isn't with us. Yeah, I'm just joking. He is here today. He's back and he's with us today for episode 5, just like I promised, because I never lie to you guys. And yeah, this is Bryce's build today, so I'm going to let him talk about what is going on in today's episode and try and explain some of this stuff, because
I was genuinely wondering what you were doing then. I was like, I am here. It's so weird. It possibly will be the last one I'll be here for, just because my schedule is absolutely crazy at the moment.
Yeah, he decided to move. He decided to move house while we were doing a collaboration series. So yeah, he will still be building for the park, I think, and we just won't be doing audios together. I'll have to do the commentating myself, I think, but I'm sure I can work out what you were building.
I guess I'll provide you with notes at the end of my builds.
Yeah, that might be helpful. Yeah. I'm just looking at this, thinking that looks like a... Never mind. So what's going on here?
As well. Childish minds. So yeah, this is I wanted to create a load of huge plaza areas.
Okay. More work.
Yeah. And then sort of trash them, and I'll see what I'll do in a few moments here as well. I'm going to just spam benches absolutely everywhere.
You're gonna what with benches? Spam them.
I'm gonna spam them everywhere. Okay. There's just going to be benches absolutely all over the place. And the reason I do that is because I want to let guests in and trash them, which is what I do.
Right. Okay.
And I overdid it with the benches, so that there's plenty of them to be trashed, and then removed the excess ones once they were. I didn't realise what would actually happen is that all the benches would get trashed. I thought it might be a case of some of them do.
Right, okay. So
if that makes sense. So I kind of didn't need
a little bit, like, with what's going on here. For anyone that doesn't know what system this is and how this works, if you want to just tell people what this is, because I'm sure a lot of people don't understand what you're going on about right now.
Yeah, so I'm just placing some rides around just so that the guests actually move around the park. They've got a reason to move around to various parts of the park. And then I've let them in. I actually had to do this twice because one of the rides broke down and I put in a handyman. And after all the benches were trashed and I closed the park, let the guests back out, demolished all the rides, I forgot the handyman was there and he went around and repaired all the benches.
So, explain the bench breaking system. Like, how does that work?
As far as I know, it's just depending on how much footfall happens in an area. So if there's no one around there's no security, for example, and there's no one to repair them, they just get trashed by guests. And you can see where there's quite a lot of broken benches and bins around now.
Yeah.
And this is me removing.
So the guests come in, there's no one to tell them don't do that, and then they just like kick the benches and the bins over, which is really good for what we want, because this is an abandoned park. So people have come in and just smashed up the place, as you would expect if a park had shut down and people go in, exactly. Which is actually pretty common in the UK, actually. I think we have, like, how many abandoned parks do we have? We have a lot of abandoned parks in the UK.
Do we really?
We do.
Oh, wow.
We have loads. We have loads of them. Like, you know, small family.
Is that possible?
A very popular one that people on YouTube like to go visit is Camelot, I think.
I have heard of that one. Okay.
There's like a castle. I think there's still like a roller coaster or two there, but a lot of it has been scrapped now or sent off to other places. But
right.
A lot of the stuff is still there. There's a few other ones as well, water parks and stuff dotted around the UK. So there is definitely stuff to go check out. But I don't know how legal it is, like trespassing and all that. So I wouldn't recommend just like turning up to these places.
Yeah. I'm not sure myself, to be honest.
Probably get yourself in a bit of a pickle if you do that. But
I'm sure there are rules around urban exploring, but I don't know.
Yeah.
So here I'm just creating some foliage as usual. I've also created a few props. So these trees that look a bit like they've just not been well kept, some weeds and some sticks coming out of them.
Yep. Well, someone in the comment section did actually ask, are we going to be placing trees that were like yellow and brown to make it look like it was like dead trees in autumn or fall, I think he said, which is the American version.
Yeah. That sounds like
and
a good idea.
I don't think I replied to that comment because I knew that was going to be coming up in a future video. So there you go. If you're watching this episode, the answer is yes.
Awesome. I also created these fences, which are quite like reusable.
I love this. When I saw this, like I didn't obviously, I don't give Bryce instructions on what to build. I just let him in the park. So when I saw this, I was like, I never would have thought of that. But this is great. It goes along with the lore of the park. Did you see the last episode that I uploaded?
I did, yeah.
Did you hear the lore that I went into about the park and how it shut down and everything?
I may not have been listening.
You didn't watch the video, did you? You liar.
I'm sure I watched at least part of it.
He's a liar, guys. But anyway, like I went into a little bit of lore about the park shutting down and they couldn't pay or find someone to, keep the upkeep and whatnot. So this is really good because I wanted the park to be a park that was planned to reopen. So these barriers fit in really nicely for like a park that's closed and they wanted to keep people out until they reopen. Obviously never happened, so they've been smashed up and everything. So that looks really good. I like that. Like having barriers and fences and all that. That's really cool.
I did trash the ones at the main entrance a little more, but I didn't actually get it in the video. So they do look a bit different to what they do there. And I was also going to create some signs that said like danger, do not enter and things like that.
One thing I really want to add to this park before we finish with it is a sign out the front that says like reopen it in like 2015 or something.
That's actually a great idea.
Like the grand reopening of ForeverLand, which is the name I came up with for the park. Did you like that, by the way? ForeverLand?
I did. I really liked that, yeah.
Like, it's a park that's forever.
Sign?
We could, okay,
a sign over the main entrance.
I'm sure we can come up with something. ForeverLand, a park that never shuts down. Ironically, shut down.
Nice, yeah.
It's a pretty creepy name as well, like...
Yeah.
It's kind of
like that a lot.
I kind of got the name a little bit from, like, Neverland. Like Peter Pan's Neverland.
Oh, right, okay.
But it's ForeverLand, and then it's kind of like not forever because it's abandoned.
It's gone. Yeah, I like it. This was actually a friend's idea with the sort of hills and a bit of water left in them. And then, this building. Oh my lord! This
building is a rather strange shape.
I actually changed my mind on this because it was just too difficult to put a roof on top of.
Yeah, that's the problem with Planet Coaster. If you go anything crazy with the shape of the building, putting a roof on it is a nightmare because you have to build your own roof. Like, there's no way you're going to be able to put a pre-built shaped roof on it. It's just impossible.
And I've created some paving as well here as well.
Yeah, I like this paving.
Kind of a standard thing that I do in all my parks.
Yes, I've noticed that you do that. You do your own paving, and
it's something I like. I think they look good.
Yeah, it looks really good.
I think I came back in and actually adjusted the colour of them as well, just to make them look a bit more dirty.
So, correct me if I'm wrong. This is kind of like a restaurant building, isn't it? It has like seating.
I don't remember
stuff.
if I did give it any real purpose at this point.
I'm pretty sure you put some benches and stuff. We'll have to wait and see.
Maybe I did. I can't recall.
Oh, we got our lampposts back, which got deleted off the bridge. I'm happy.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh.
Remember, I put loads of lampposts on the bridge and then I had to get rid of them because I put the balcony on top.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, we got some more fencing going in. Oh, dude, I love that fencing.
Yeah, I just love putting it everywhere. And then I deleted like the bits where the tree is coming through as well. That looks really good.
Yeah, it does look really good.
I wanted a fence here with like a gate, so I just used a piece of that. That looks quite cool.
Staff entrance, nice.
Yeah, that sort of thing.
Backstage areas.
Yeah. I was actually really pleased as well that the biome we're using already has like the leafy ground texture. Did you do that on purpose?
Come on now. You think that was just a coincidence?
A happy coincidence.
It was actually. I didn't do any of that.
Yeah, no, we've got the perfect biome for this. Oh, here, I wanted to hide the guy. So I thought, I'm going to
hide
board
him
that
with
up.
the bushes.
Yeah, and then I think I put a tree over him. And again, just like wreck the... yeah, there we go. Kind of hide him with a tree.
He's just in there like, I'm stuck forever. I can't escape.
I do hide him a hell of a lot better. There we go.
Oh, there we go. He's inside a bush. I think that's an apple tree. At least he'll be able to eat.
Good point. Yeah.
At least he's got some food.
I unfortunately don't quite finish this build, and I finished the front of it.
Yeah, you left the back for me to finish. Thank you for that one.
Yeah, no problem. Got to give you some work to do.
It's alright, I'll just stick a wall there and some more fencing or something. It's all good.
Yeah, well, I generally just stick sort of big metal boxes at the back of buildings and staff doors and some boxes with props, that sort of thing.
Yeah, like backstage areas and stuff.
Yeah.
This is just like a restaurant anyway, so it's not really like gonna have too much stuff back there. Exactly. Maybe some bins or whatever, but yeah. So this is episode 5 and we still have a long way to go. We've still got a lot of stuff to go with this part. We got some coasters to go in. I think there will probably be a coaster coming in the next episode, which will be nice. And then you'll be working on a coaster as well at some point. And then we got obviously all the
coasters, so go.
That's okay. It's an abandoned coaster. It doesn't have to run well.
That's true, but I've got a really, really cool idea for it.
This is the one time you get to build a terrible coaster, Bryce, and people will like it.
Nice. I suppose it doesn't even have to run, does it?
No, it doesn't have to run at all.
That's true.
So, I just came up with a really good idea for a coaster. Oh my god. A coaster that purposely doesn't make it round, so the car is just like stuck halfway. Oh, okay, never mind. I'll stop talking about that.
Yeah, we have actually we've discussed a few ideas for abandoned coasters, haven't we? And
yeah, let's not talk about that either.
But I've stolen one of those ideas, and I'm going to do it, and I'm going to force you into allowing me to do that one.
Okay, you can do that.
Force your hand on that one. Yeah.
This building, man, is like really weird shape. I now understand why you didn't finish this.
Yeah. I actually, so where I've got this weird angle on it, I really liked it though. Like if I'd have been able to make it work.
It looks like a Mackie D's.
Oh, thanks.
It does. It's got like the overhang out the front, and
it actually does. You're right. But I take that weird angled side of it and I just square it off.
Yeah.
I make it 90 degrees to the rest just because I couldn't get a roof on there. It's just impossible.
Yeah. It looks like a pain in the arse to fit a roof on.
Yeah. If it was slightly bigger, I'd have probably gotten away with it, but the roofs were just overlapping on the corners and things.
Mm-hmm.
I really like this with the windows. I think that works really well.
It's like windowception. It's like getting smaller and smaller and smaller.
Yeah.
Oh look, we got the please go to order number 3. Window number 3.
Oh, that's right. McDonald's have got those weird
windows,
self-service things now, haven't they?
Yeah, they're awful.
Like Argos style order collection system.
One thing I said in the last episode, which I'm really excited about if someone actually wants to take up what I said, I said I was looking forward to someone downloading this park and unabandoning it, taking it back to what they think it would have looked like before it got abandoned.
Now that's
like
interesting.
Cleaning and fixing it. Like I would love to cover that if someone was interested in doing that. And
interestingly,
making a video about that. Oh, dude, I'd be so.
We've got the scenario edits coming out, haven't we?
Yeah, but you can't make a scenario for clean up the park.
Why not?
Well, we just have to disconnect everything and have like the scenario for connecting everything again. Like, how would that work?
Well, once we're done, this park's going to be very, very old. I mean, it's already in year 26, and its rating is going to be horrible. Because it's going to be full of broken benches and things.
Yeah, I suppose, but it doesn't. I don't know. We'll have
don't
to
know,
see
maybe.
like how we don't know what the whole scenario editor is gonna have.
That's true.
Like we don't know what
I've
the
got-
tools are yet, so we'll have to wait and see. But that's an interesting idea. But I just want to have someone that's really good at building come in and just like clean it up, like get rid of all the bushes and
Yeah.
like. And for someone that likes Planet Coaster, it may like be a chore to do that, but I think someone might enjoy that, like
I think that
getting
would be
rid of all
quite-
the broken planks and fixing up the buildings and cleaning the park up and then like turning everything on and having the guests
Yeah.
come into like a clean reopened park. Maybe I'll do that series.
Maybe.
Hey guys, welcome to day 2 of park cleanup. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Alright guys, so I think that's where we're going to leave episode 5 for today. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, remember to drop a like, feel free to subscribe, check out Bryce's channel, link at the end of the video. And of course we will be back within the next few days for the next episode of ForeverLand, the Halloween collaboration park. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to leave you now with some nice slow-mo footage of the build. Take care.